yours, Sunita Gulzar, in our cases as well. So thank you for developing that precedent. And the way it's ongoing, we're very hopeful for a good decision. Now I would like to call Mr. Ahmed Shoaib to talk about environmental animal rights consultants.
Hello everyone. First of all, it is always difficult to speak in front of Mr. Justice Jawad Hassan Sahib, who is one of my favorite judges, either here or in the court. I always feel complexes. But my task for the next few minutes is to talk about judicial and legal anthropology of animal rights in Pakistan. I will break down the topics into two parts. In the first part, I will explain the jurisprudence developed on the animal law over the period of time. And in the second part, I will explain the work that we have done so far with the platform of Environmental Animal Rights Consultant, which is one of the organizers of this conference. But before going into the depth of these topics, I will correlate my inclusion into EARC as a partner. Altam Rashid is also sitting here, who is one of the founder of EARC. I also correlate it to the concept of Samawi Khairam that we find in the poetry of Noon Mim Rashid, because I have a great love and affection to poetry of Noon Mim Rashid, and the concept says that everyone's life is based on a fixed pattern and schedule, but keen to do something different is always inside everybody. So when I was approached to be included into ERC as a partner, it was something working for the protection of animal rights was unconventionally Samawi Khairam for me. Coming back to the topic, the jurisprudence that the courts have developed over the period of time is, first of all, the Supreme Court in a very recent judgment, 2024, PLD Supreme Court 1134, in which they have said that the air pollution affects not only humans, but animals as well. So it causes animals in a different ways. It causes animals in a different ways and causes diseases as well, such as respiratory issues, heart diseases, and other problems. So the animals are directly and indirectly affected through the changes in their natural habitat. And then we have a judgment of Zawar Hussain 2022 PLD Lahore High Court 445. Justice Jawad Hassan Sahib is the author of this judgment, in which the first time the court has declared the rights of the animals being as the legal rights, and it was held that the animals have the legal rights, which include the right to life. And it was held that the primary purpose of the enactment of Wildlife Act was to preserve the wildlife. So this was a great judgment. And then we have the judgments of Justice Honourable Sahab, the black-brown bears judgment that they were relocated to some good sanctuary where they were kept good. And then we have judgments such as 2021 PLD 16102 Islamabad and 262 CLC Islamabad, and then we have PLD 2021 6 Islamabad. It was held that the wildlife is the essential foundation of different ecosystems, and it was held that the natural habitat, a well-managed zoo cannot be an alternative or substitute to a well-managed natural habitat, because the only creature on earth whose natural habitat could be a zoo is zookeeper. This was the saying of Robert Brough that Justice Honourable Sahab has quoted in his judgment. So coming back to the other point, that the work that we have done so far, first of all, we have filed a writ petition in the Lahore High Court for the closure of Lahore Zoo. We have presented a holistic picture of the zoo and also described that the deplorable conditions of the zoo and the way that the animals are kept in. So we have raised many concerns over the cleanliness of the zoo, over the security concerns, or over the quality food of the animals, and the certain directions were passed by Lahore High Court. Justice Shahid Bilal Hassan Sahab heard the matter, and it was said that the state is duty bound to ensure the rights of the animals, and they should be cared as per living standards. And then we have filed a writ petition before Lahore High Court Rawalpindi bench, in which the writ petition was fixed before learned Judge Justice Jawad Saab, and we challenged the dog culling through illegal means, and we've said that the dog culling is carried on by using shooting and poisons, and the learned Judge Justice Jawad Hassan has stayed the matter, and the interim relief was granted, and the dog culling through illegal means was stopped. So then, on the basis of that judgment, we also filed many writ petitions in the Lahore High Court main principal seat as well. And on the basis of rule of consistency, we have been able to stop the dog culling through illegal means in different cities of the province. And it was because of the judgment of Justice Jawad Hassan. But the authorities did not take the matter very seriously, and the judgment was not obeyed in a manner. So we filed a contempt petition in the writ petitions, and it was fixed, and notices have been served. So obviously, then we have filed a criminal revision petition, in which a very mechanical manner, the additional session judge of Sargodha has granted a superdari of beer, which is placed in the third category of wildlife, third schedule of the Wildlife Act. The animals that are listed down in the third schedule of the Wildlife Act are protected throughout the year, and they cannot be kept as a domestic animal. But the additional session judge has granted a superdari in favor of a complainant in a very mechanical way, and we have challenged that order in the Lahore High Court, and that order was suspended by the Honourable High Court as well. So at the end, I would like to say that we, with the platform of ERC, want to ensure that no animal is subjected to cruelty, and every animal is kept in a way, and by considering their natural rights and the life that they deserve in a natural habitat. At the end, I would like to thank you, thanks Altamur Saeed, who is the founder of ERC, and he is very motivated about the animal rights, and that was the reason I am here, and I am also included in the ERC as a partner. Thank you very much.
Thank you so